I've known about people who were concerned that minimalism is an idol and that we should not worship idols, we should only worship God, or that minimalism is a fad and we will get tired of it and move on to something else. And I do understand their concerns. And while I cannot speak for anybody else, I can only speak for myself. And I can assure you that minimalism is not an idol for me. It's not a fad for me that I'm going to get tired of and I'm going to move on to something else. Minimalism is not my little g God. It is only because of the big G God, the reason I practice minimalism to begin with. God wants us to have peaceful lives. He doesn't want us to have to spend every waking hour cleaning and not have any time to spend with Him or any time to spend with our children or other people in our lives. And I'm sure He doesn't want us to be greedy. When I look at a lot of stuff and junk, I feel greed. And I'm also sure that God wouldn't want us to have to leave a big house full of junk for people to have to clean up after we die. So, yes, it is only because of the big G God why I am a minimalist. So, yes, I do understand the fact that it might be an idol for other people, but like I said, I can't speak for other people. I can only speak for myself. So I'm not even going to talk about anybody else, about the possibility that it's an idol. I'm just going to talk about how it is for me. Now, I do know that before I became a minimalist, probably before the word was even invented, I remember how depressed I was with all that stuff and junk. It brought me so much stress, so much anxiety. Just looking at it, not even mentioning the fact that all I did was clean every waking hour. I used to envy people who had less stuff than we did. Isn't it supposed to be the other way around? And I also remember going to the flea market and being so depressed looking at all that stuff and junk. So, yes, the reason I am a minimalist is because stuff and junk depresses me. It brings me anxiety and stress. So, if the label minimalist means a person is worshiping an idol, then I don't need that title. I can just say I have what I need and I don't have what I don't need. I don't like excess. I don't like waste. It depresses me. And it's the same thing as being a vegetarian. Some people think that that's weird. So if being a vegetarian makes me weird, then I can just say I'm not a vegetarian. I just don't eat meat. I lost my appetite for meat. I didn't do it on purpose. So, anyway, I just wanted to address those concerns about minimalism being an idol or a little g God. And like I said, I can assure you that it is not an idol for me. It is not a little g God. It is only because of the big G God why I choose to be minimalist.